Welcome everybody back to the Split Decision Podcast, episode 8. I'm Sam Gout here with my co-host Aaron Capazzoli, and I'll tell you this, it is a great day, or great week. It's a great time to be a Philly
It's just a
sports
great
fan.
time
Yeah.
to be a Philly sports fan.
I mean, LeBron James, the big story, but come on, Aaron. How you feel?
I don't even remember AJ Brown leaving. That's how I feel. I was so devastated when he left, and now I don't remember it. I don't even remember it. Now we need the Phillies to make a splash, though.
Yeah,
we better
the
get
Phillies. They've been playing. Yeah, they've been playing some mid baseball, but no. You know what? We gotta be grateful for what we have. But anyways, before we get to all the great news, that's what we'll be doing today.
Well, obviously we're gonna talk about Braun, but not just that. We're gonna talk about the expectation for the Sixers with Braun, with Jaylen Brown, and we're just gonna talk about NBA because this season I have such high hopes for. I think it's gonna be filled with so much talent that even down to the 8 and the 9 seeds, it's just anyone can do something. I think this year could be the year we see a Pacers type run, maybe with the Raptors. It could be with anyone. I don't know. But I feel like there's going to be a team that comes in there and just gives everyone a scare.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree.
We're also going to talk about the trade deadline in Philly, for the Phillies, for all MLB teams, because it's trade deadline. It comes up in a week? I don't know.
A week,
yeah.
We're
going to bring back this split decision. So I'm ready. It's going to be a great episode.
Sounds good. So we got to start off with the biggest news of the entire sports world. LeBron James, of all people, signs a 2-year, $8 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. He choosed us.
Come on.
He choosed us. And it feels great because he's, in my opinion, the greatest player ever to touch a basketball.
I'd agree. For me, it was Braun. Actually, I think when we started the show, I was Jordan. But, I was, neck and neck. It's
Yeah.
For me, it was Braun, MJ. And since he came to the Sixers, it's Braun, MJ.
Yeah, I like that.
But I can't believe it. I am shocked. I'm so happy. It's amazing. LeBron James wearing a Philadelphia. I've owned a 76ers jersey since I was 2 years old. And he was dominating it with the Cavs when I was 2. And now he's going to be wearing a Sixers jersey and retiring in Philly. He's going to live 45 minutes away from me. I can see him in the streets. I can go out to dinner and see LeBron James. I don't know what to do. It's surreal. LeBron Ramon James, the GOAT, is in Philly. Not only LeBron, Jaylen Brown, KCP, Dean Wade, everyone wants a piece of Philly. Come on. Fuck Boston. I'm sorry I had to say it. Come on.
Check, because, there was no way. It was too good to be true. The fact Jaylen Brown was enough. I was content.
Jaylen Brown was enough.
Content. We get LeBron James. This lineup is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Our whole team is insane.
Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, we've got everybody. VJ, we have LeBron and Phylon. We have everyone.
Simon. And you're not gonna
love it. I already said Dean Wade, but I'm loving it.
You're gonna love this one.
Hate Adembona. Don't even get me started. He's off the team.
Adembona.
He's 6'9", can't get a board. I've actually never seen him get a rebound.
No, he's bad.
Let's stay positive. How do you think? What is the final prediction for the record? Sixers record.
I think they get 50. I think they go 52 and 29, or 52 and 30, something in that range, the low 50s and wins. But I think this team, the sky's the limit. Realistically, if they play to their full potential, I don't want to jinx anything.
I think my prediction's probably 54 wins.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know,
Yeah.
54-28.
But then the
I think it's
playoffs
fair.
is the
But I
yeah.
think that them and the Knicks. I think the Knicks win 53 games. I don't think they're far behind. I think they're
No.
very even teams.
Yeah.
Um,
The
so I
playoffs is
know we
key
talk.
though.
I made a list on the way home from work today. My predictions for the West and the East, and I would like to share them.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I would love to share them with you. So I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. You choose West or East. What should I start with?
Let's do West. We'll say the East for the best. Second, the
Okay.
best, of course.
So you want me to start with West?
West.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. I'm gonna stop me when you have a disagreement. 15 in last place for the West is the Kings. I think they're awful. No changes. Same 14.
Solid.
14 is the Pelicans. They didn't make any changes. They're still terrible. 13 is a team that just lost everyone. The Grizzlies. They're not going to be good. The Clippers at 12. I don't think the Clippers are a bad team. I just think the teams above them are just better. The Warriors at 11. I just think they're old. They're not going to do much. 10 is the Suns. 9 is the Mavericks. I think with Cooper Flag, they're just going to take a jump. He's going to be an All-NBA caliber player. 8 is the Trailblazers. I think Ja is going to make a big impact on that team. I think he's in a better position to succeed than he was with the Grizzlies. I also don't think he liked Memphis and I don't know. You could just tell that he didn't want to play even when he was injured. He could have probably came back. He just didn't want to really. 7 we have the Rockets. They didn't make many changes, but they still have KD. They're still a good team. They're not going to be bad. 6, I think they're going to be amazing. I am with Darren Peterson, Jaren Jackson. I think the Jazz are going to thrive, and I have them at my 6. And that might be high. I think they're just
very young.
I love it. They're young and they're powerful. Jaren Jackson's and Laurie Martin. They're just going to be great.
Yeah,
I see it. And if it's not this year, it's definitely going to happen. But it might not be this year. This year, 6 might be a little high, but I believe. 5, we have the exciting whites, the Lakers. It's the Lakers. The Lakers can't be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. And you still got Luka. You got A. Reeves. It's like you're succeeding.
Walker Kessler's good.
Nuggets. Yeah. 4 is the Nuggets. I mean, Jokic. That's all I have to say. 3, you got Ball. You got Ant. You've just got a great team around you. 3 is the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And then 2 and 1. I really thought about it. And they're just 1A, 1B. It doesn't really matter the seeding. They're both so dominant. So we're going to do a 1A, 1B, the Thunder and the Spurs. I have the Spurs at 1 on this list. But, it's really just impossible to pick. But, I don't know. It's just,
like that. Yeah.
They're the obvious one. They're the obvious 1A, 1B. It's like no one... You either have the Spurs at 1 and the Thunder at 2, or the Thunder at 1 and the Spurs at 2.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. I'd probably say that I lean towards the Thunder. I don't know. But, on this list, I wrote the Spurs, but looking at it, I think it's probably the Thunder.
You can't be wrong, I don't think. You can't
be wrong.
Yeah.
They're both so good. All right. Now, with the East, 15's the Nets. The Nets are so bad. They might be the worst franchise in sports. They've never been good. Even with Kyrie and KD, they should have been so much better than they were.
Yeah.
And they underperformed. They're just an underperform. Even when they're projected so bad, they somehow do worse. They always underperform. So 14's the Hornets. I thought they were in a good spot to succeed for next season, and then they just gutted their team. I don't really know. I don't really know what the deal with that was. 13, I have the Bucks. I don't think no Giannis. They kind of have no future.
Yeah, rebuild.
12 is the Wizards. I think they could be good, but they're the Wizards, so I don't see them succeeding. AD's too injury prone. Trae Young, I just don't see. He wanted to leave the team. I don't know. Yeah. I just don't see it working out. I don't see anything working out. 11's the Bulls. Whatever. They're the Bulls. 10 is the Magic. I think Paulo is a great player, but I think the East has got too good, and the Magic are basically the same as last year. Did they do anything? I don't really know. I don't think they did, right?
I'm
They're
trying to
basically the
think.
same team
Yeah,
as last year, and I
literally.
just
Yep.
think the teams I have above are just better. They're just a better team. So 9 is the Raptors. Um,
Mm,
Once again, I think that's a good team. I think they could make the playoffs, and I think they could succeed in the playoffs.
yes.
But I don't know. They're just something about them. I just don't see Kawhi really
Mm-hmm.
meshing over the team. Like I don't know. 8 is the Heat. I think the Heat will be better than them.
Mm,
Giannis is an elite player. That's how much he brings to a team. Just his presence is enough for a playoff berth. 7, a team I really believe in, I think is great, is the Hawks. They have
yep.
Dyson
I really
Daniels. They
believe in
have
them.
just so they have a great team around them. And if it's done right, and if they stay healthy, and if they ball out, I just see them being a good team. But I don't see them succeed. I think they'd be first round exits if they make the
Yeah.
playoffs to whoever they play,
Mhm.
because they're not that good yet, and there's too much talent in the East.
Yeah.
At 6, coming back, I love Tyrese Halliburton. I love Obi Toppin. I love the Indiana Pacers. I love the Indiana
That's good.
Pacers.
They
They
got
showed it.
Zubac too. Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton makes that much of a difference to a team.
Mm-hmm.
He is the MVP, the most valuable player. He might not be the best player in the league, but he proved it. He was in the finals, and they were the worst team in the league when he
Yep.
left. He was gone, and they were the worst team in the league. One of.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to be back to where they were. Then at 5, once again, a team that didn't do much in the offseason, didn't change much, but they've got Spida, the Cavs. The Cavs are still going to be good.
Yeah.
At number 4, we already said it. I hate them, but Jason Tatum is just an elite basketball player. He's just a step above. When someone needs to step up for the Celtics, he is there, and he's
Yeah.
that guy. And I don't like saying it, but Jason Tatum is that guy. So at 4, I have the Celtics. Sadly enough, but
Yeah.
3, I have a team that I think are for Cade Cunningham's entire career, the Pistons are going to be regular season merchants. 3, 2, 4, that always. But they're never going to succeed in the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. I think the Pistons finish off at 3, but they don't succeed in the playoffs. I think Cade Cunningham is going to have a borderline MVP caliber season. He's going to average 29. He's a ball player once again, just like Jason Tatum. He's kind of like a Tyrese Halliburton. I think if he leaves the Pistons, I don't know how much they would succeed, but I'm excited for the season for the Pistons, see what they can do. At number 2, I have the Knicks, and at number 1, I've got the Philadelphia 76ers.
I don't even think that's biased anymore. If you said that like before
And it's
this
not biased.
offseason,
It's not
I'd
biased.
be
That's my
you're
honest
crazy.
opinion.
Yeah.
If I was being biased, trust me, the Celtics would not be at 4. Trust me.
Yeah. No, that's valid. I agree with all that. I think the Celtics, I do hate them, but this is just coming from me. I think they could do worse than the 4th seed because Jaylen Brown,
Yeah, they
we're
could do
forgetting.
worse, but
Yeah. I don't
think
know.
Jason Tatum. I really think they don't need Jaylen Brown. I don't know. I don't know. They didn't need Jason Tatum, and I think Jason Tatum is significantly better than Jaylen Brown. Not significantly. Not significantly. Let me calm down. If I were making a top 10 list, I would say Jaylen Brown's probably 7 or 8, and I would say Jason Tatum's 5, in my opinion. I don't know if you can name. He's maybe outside the top 5, but at max I would go 6. Giannis is better. Jokic is better. Shea
We're
is
talking about
better.
Embiid when
Wemby's
healthy.
better.
Would you say Embiid?
Even a full healthy Embiid this year is not going to be better than Jason Tatum.
Okay,
This
that's
season, fully.
that's fair.
I'm not
Yeah.
taking.
Cade?
And then no, I'm not taking Cade.
Not Cade.
I'm taking
You
Cade.
said Luka, right?
I did not say Luka. That's Luka.
Luka.
He's at 6.
Yeah.
I'm taking Luka.
That's
I'm
valid.
not taking I'm not taking Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's probably my 7. Cade's my 8.
Where's
Jaylen
Tyrese
Brown's my
Maxey?
9. Like 14, 13. I'm taking
That's
Halliburton, Edwards. I'm taking Halliburton, Edwards. I'd put him at 11. I think that's fair for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a fair spot. 11 or 12. I don't know, but yeah, I think Jason
It's
Tatum's an elite player. But
yeah, it's wide. Like this off season's been
and
insane.
I could be
Yeah.
totally wrong. I could be so wrong. Who knows? The Hawks could win one game. For all I care. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm positive on them, but you never know.
But yeah, it's so deep this season. Like the NBA, maybe it's just because I feel like my team's going to be so good, but overall, I think this NBA season is going to be unbelievable. Like the moments in this
Yeah,
and everything, I think it's just going to be
I agree.
insane.
I agree.
But I'm very excited. Where do you think we'll
So
talk about a little bit more like Sixers? Like, where do you think the Sixers get it done this season? Do you think like where do you think they will end the season, playoffs wise?
I think the season is a disappointment if we don't reach the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a
Agreed,
disappointment.
100%.
Um, I think we make the finals. I think we beat the. I think the once again 1A 1B Knicks Sixers. I think that's the Eastern Conference Finals, and I think the Sixers get it in 7. I think they have a deeper team. They have a more they're just gonna want it more.
Yeah,
LeBron's going to want it. Embiid is now going to want it. This
yeah.
is the process. Trust the
This is
process.
this trusting
And
the
then
process.
we will take down the San Antonio Spurs in 6.
That would be like the greatest. Yeah, I actually 100% agree with that. I feel like the Sixers would of course want it more than the Knicks because the Knicks just won. Yeah, actually, I totally agree with that. You know what? Think about that, and hopefully it will come true because that
I'm
is
just gonna think that
it's
way.
in the works. It's very possible, but yeah, I think the process hopefully will be complete after this season.
Yeah, I'm so ready for it.
Let's do it. Well, Aaron, transitioning to the baseball diamonds and the Phillies and the MLB trade deadline. Tariq Skubal, we'll start with the trade deadline. Tariq Skubal once again is on the market. The Tigers are not really playing the best baseball as of recent. Do you think Tariq Skubal gets traded, and if so, where is his best destination?
Um, See, there's a difference between the best and where he's going to go. I would love to see Tariq Skubal in San Francisco. I think that would be a great fit for him. I think the Giants are one pitcher away from being really good, and I've always been positive on the Giants. I think. Well, let me check what their record is right now. I think
They're struggling.
they've been yeah they're struggling hitting. No, it's New York Giants. They're the fourth, and then they're 44 and 61. They're four. Yeah, they're not great, but I don't think they're a bad team. I think they're a solid team. They got Chapman. They got Luis Reyes, who's probably
Mhm.
gonna get shipped off too.
Yep.
He's not gonna go to San Francisco. It's the bottom line. We're gonna see him in pinstripes, sadly. So is Francisco Lindor. Um, they're both going to Yankees, is my opinion. But I think the
Both going to Yankees.
Giants, if the Giants really cared, they would not ship off. They would trade for a big name, and I think they could be contenders. Not this year, next year. If they could
Next
trade
year.
Skubal, they could be contenders, but they're not going to because they also struggle. I don't know. They struggle in the bullpen, but they need a big arm that can go the distance. And then they could be like a 88 win team.
Hmm.
Then I think
Where do you think Arise is going? Because he's like the best hitter in baseball, average
I think he
wise.
goes the he goes the Rays.
I see that too. Heavy.
I think the Rays are not they are a very good team regular season wise, but they aren't legit. They're not. My preseason rank prediction was the Red Sox to win the World Series. I don't think they win the World Series. Or sorry, not to win the World Series, to make the World Series. I don't think they make the World Series, but I do think they make the playoffs. I think they're a very good team, and I personally think they are a better team than the Rays. I don't think the Rays are that team, but if they get a bat like Luis Arias and maybe a decent reliever just to
Hmm.
solidify their bullpen, I think they could be legitimate contenders this year. But once again, they've got Caminero, they've got Chandler Simpson. Chandler Simpson, one of the best pure bats in baseball. Great to watch. Speed, five-tool guy. I mean, he's actually not four-tool guy. He doesn't have power, but everything else he's got. He's got the glove. He's got the speed. He's got the contact. He's got what you need to thrive in
Yeah.
baseball. What about you? Where do you think Luis Arias is going to be, Ray?
I think I'm going to stay in that division. I think he's going to the Yankees because the Yankees really need infield help,
Really?
and they haven't been swinging the bat
See,
great since Judge has gotten
I
injured.
think they get Lindor.
I'd be shocked if
I think the
Lindor
Yankees get
leaves,
Lindor.
honestly. I think the Mets
Oh
are
no, he's gone.
going to try to run it back with the same team next year. I love that for him to lead the division, for sure. But I don't think, I
He's a
think the
scrub,
Mets,
dog.
they're having a, yeah, but in a good environment, though, he could be really, really good.
Lindor's a scrub. Scram. Get out. Take him. I don't know. He's a bum.
But, yeah.
Circling back to the Rays, I think they're going to go for an arm. I think I think before going for Luis Arias, I would go for an arm because Drew Rasmussen's good, Shane McClannon's good, but they're just, once again, not good enough. They have Griffin Jacks, but before this, he wasn't even a starting pitcher.
Hmm.
So it's a lot different for him. So I would not trust him in a playoff start to be a starter. I think he's great. I think great pitcher, better reliever. Don't know why they put him as a starter. But I would go for an arm, maybe even try for Tariq Skubal. But obviously that wouldn't affect this year. But getting a big arm would be huge for them.
Yeah.
I think they could definitely make a Joe Ryan push. I think
That's
would be good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. A name getting tossed around out there is Mason Miller. I do not see the Padres trading him at all. Don't see.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't think he'll be traded. But Padres love trading people away. They love.
They do. They love trading people and then signing crazy people in free agency and doing the same thing year after year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent in this. The Angels, I think, said they're going to ship off Nito. I think that's basically a done deal. I think he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's confirmed, but he needs to get out of there. Great player. Should not be in the Angels. Same thing goes for Abrams with the Nationals. Needs to get out of there.
You think so, really?
Yeah.
Abrams.
He needs to be out.
I think Abrams with the Nationals, him and James Wood, they should stay there because they've been dominant.
James Wood will be gone too. There's no reason to. They're worth so much. The Nats would be better. James Wood and Abrams are worth so much.
That's
both
true.
All-Stars. Both are going to be All-Stars. James Wood's one of the best hitters and pure power hitters in baseball. CJ Abrams, the opposite, one of the best contact hitters in baseball, who can still hit home runs. When you look at guys like Chandler Simpson and Arias, they can't buy a home run. You pay them $200 million to hit a home run in a season, they will maybe get 2 home runs. Chandler Simpson can't hit a home run. Literally incapable of it. Does he have a home run in his career? I actually don't know. I'm going to check that. I think he maybe has 1 home run. Don't think he has a home run in his career. I'm going to be honest.
Chandler Simpson.
He has 0 home runs this season, and he didn't have a home run last season. He has never hit a home run in his career.
Yeah, but he's always on base That guy's speed
Yeah,
demon.
he's a beast. Because he's a
Yeah.
beast. I never said he was bad. I just said he can't buy a home run.
Yeah.
But I think going back to the Rays, you could get a guy like Kevin Gausman. You just need another pitcher. Now looking at the Phillies, they
We need
definitely need
outfield and relief.
No, I disagree. I think we need a starting pitcher. I think we need a
A
starting pitcher.
starter? Don't we already have? You don't think we
Yeah.
already have 3 great starting pitchers?
I think we need one more. You can't trust because we are looking at making the playoffs. But I do agree, you need a pitcher and a bat.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would trade for a starting pitcher and put Nola in the pen.
That's smart. Like that.
Nola would be good out of the pen.
Yeah.
But
He gives up way too many home runs.
Yeah, I would be scared for him out of the bullpen too. But I could see the Phillies going for a guy like Zach Neto. Just to, I don't know. But I would definitely say we need an outfielder more. So we could go for someone like, who's someone we could? It's kind of hard to say because there's not a lot of outfielders I feel like really on the market. Someone I think is worth too much for the Phillies, but would love to see him is Jung-Ho Lee. That's probably the biggest outfielder on the market for sure. Because I think the Giants are basically gutting their team. They've kind of given up, which I think is once again a mistake. You got Jung-Ho Lee, Matt Chapman. There's just talent there. Luis Ariz. They're one big piece away, and I think they could be a great team. But if the Phillies get Jung-Ho Lee, that would be unreal.
I think we need relief more than anything, though. Like a Luke Weaver type guy, I think would be perfect. Or a Kyle Finnegan guy from the Tigers.
I would go for Hader. Isn't he on the market? I don't know. I would trade for Josh Hader, but I don't know. There's not a lot of relievers, and I think our relievers are fine. I really don't think our relievers are bad. But look, we're pitching. Yeah. We're literally pitching Miza and all our we're doing too many bullpen games. We need one more starting arm.
You're right. That is true. But
and
in the playoffs,
that could open up.
Yeah.
We could trade for Michael Wacha. We don't need a 2.4 ERA guy. We need someone who can go in there and we trust them enough not to let up 8 runs in 3 innings.
Yeah. The only thing is though, Oh wait, keep going.
You can go. No, you can go. It was just the same stuff.
Okay. The only thing I agree that we use too many bullpen games, but if we're talking if we're expected in the playoffs, which I think we will be, you really only need, I'd say, 3 starting arms. Because the game,
you need pitchers are way more important for the playoffs. Obviously, I think we talked about this. I think this was literally one of my split decisions. I don't really remember, but pitching in the playoffs for baseball, for me, is way more important than batting. Obviously, you need to hit, and the Phillies don't do that. That's why. Yeah. But our pitching has been so good, and our batting just fell through.
Yeah.
But if you put just 3 runs up in any of those games, the Phillies beat the Dodgers. If we just hit a little bit, put up, and our pitching fell through against the Dodgers. We needed a little more. We didn't have Wheeler. You never know when someone's going to go out. You need 4 pitchers. You might only have, you just need, I don't know. And I had a big, the Phillies are going for Byron Buxton, right?
Byron Buxton.
I can't believe I bring it up. If we get Byron Buxton, that would be surreal. I would be. All right. Yeah. Listen. Hot take. I would be more excited about Byron Buxton for the Phillies than I would for LeBron James for the Sixers. Crazy. I just said it. He would do more for the Phillies than LeBron would do for the Sixers. I would just be more happy. And that's crazy. I just said that.
You'd be more happy? Maybe he'd do more, but more happy?
Yes, Byron Buxton would change my life. Dude, I've been asking for Byron Buxton for 8 years. He's so good.
Oh, that's going in a clip right now because
I love him. Byron Buxton would do so much. He would help us out so much. He's a career 265 batter, and I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Don't clip me on that. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
Byron
We
Buxton's
better
such
get
a
him,
good
though.
fielder.
We need outfield.
Yeah, I think he would do amazing things for the Phillies. Really do.
Aaron, you know what I was thinking today? So we were talking about Tariq Skubal. You know what I think would be a really good fit for him? The
Don't say Philly.
Milwaukee Brewers. Mizorowski and
No.
Skubal on the O.
Hell no. That's not even legal. That I actually don't think that is legal. There has to be like a couple of laws against Mizorowski.
Laws? What do you mean?
That's not legal. I would literally not watch baseball. Mizorowski and Skubal. Imagine in a 3-game series seeing the 2 Cy Young candidates. Mizorowski. All right. I'm getting a couple hot takes out. Mizorowski. I doubt he stays healthy his whole career, but if he stays healthy, will be the best pitcher of all time. Will be next to Randy Johnson.
Yeah, because he's still so young. I agree with that. But he has to stay healthy.
You can't throw a 106 as a starter. It's just not going to work out. But
it's insane. A starter.
I see an injury. Sadly, I see an injury. But I think he's going to be the GOAT. That's my prediction. I think he's going to be the best pitcher of all time if he stays healthy. But that's a big asterisk.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Because we saw Jacob deGrom threw really hard and he got injured and then his career went downhill. So we'll see.
DeGrom's also still like a top 30 pitcher of all time. But
still, yeah. But
Jacob deGrom
will be interesting.
If he lasts Jacob deGrom before getting injured lasted till I wouldn't even say Jacob deGrom fell off. But his first year with the Rangers did really good. If he could have a little bit longer of a prime than Jacob deGrom, he would still be a top 5 pitcher of all time. Because in his prime, I think he's winning 3 Cy Youngs. He's winning it this year. I want Sanchi to win it. Mizorowski's going to win it this year. He's going to win it next year. He's going to win it the year after that. He's going to win it the year after that.
Keep going.
Unreal. He's surreal, and I will glaze him. I'm going to glaze him. He's unreal. I've never seen a pitcher throw 108 and have a 98 mile per hour curveball. It's just how do you hit a 98 mile per hour? I can't hit a 75 mile per hour curveball.
Yeah.
Imagine 98. He literally throws a 98 mile per hour curveball. It's a joke. It's not unreal to watch. If you put Tariq Skubal and him on the same team, that would be the greatest pitching duo ever. That would be
not even close.
So much better. That would be so much better than 90s Braves. And the 90s Braves is by far the greatest pitching rotation of all time. No one's ever come close. That would demolish it.
Yeah.
Literally blow it out of the water. They don't even need other pitchers. They could just be them. They don't need another. They could literally have Aaron Nola as their 3 and me as their 4. And they would be the best team in baseball just because their pitchers are so good.
Yeah.
I can't even believe you just brought that up. That would be insane. But that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the money for that though. Or the Brewer, I don't know.
They have the prospects. So it's definitely possible.
They have the prospects. I don't know. The Tigers could really use that's what the Tigers are looking for. They want prospects. So.
Yeah. We'll see. It'd be interesting. Well, Aaron, I think it's time for the return of the split decision.
The split decision. I'm ready for it. I like that.
Let's do it.
Would
you want to have the honors to go first? All right, perfect.
I would love the honors to go first. All right. We're going to start it off with me saying the Dodgers are going to fail to reach the World Series despite another stacked roster, great season. Playoff baseball, October baseball, it's unpredictable. I just don't see them making it. I think there's other teams in the playoffs that are going to want it more. Could be the Phillies, could be another team, but I just see them losing. There we go, mic drop.
I will disagree on that because the only team I see, or only 2 teams I see, that could put up a fight are the Phillies and the Brewers, and I think the Dodgers, fully healthy, which they probably will be by the playoffs, are one of the greatest teams ever on paper. So I think I disagree. I disagree. Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's not like a super hot take. Um, or sorry, it's like a super, but it's not like a. I'm not standing on that. They probably could make it. Um, and then I'm gonna say my one other one. I don't think the USA men's national team will ever reach a World Cup final. Ever.
Hey, I agree with that, and I am disappointed to say that, but like, especially in this
I
World,
am going to have to agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
this World Cup was worse than the one in 2022, in my opinion. The overall result, we put up a better fight in 2022 against the Netherlands than we did this year against Belgium, and the expectations were so much higher this year than that
I
year.
know.
So
I know.
I think it's a disappointment, but yeah, I agree. All these soccer countries have so much like years above us. Like
I know.
that's their
We're
number
never
one
gonna be that
sport.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here are my two. My first one is I think you'll like this. LeBron James is the most humble GOAT in the history of sports.
Nope. He's not humble. And he's barely the GOAT. That's why he's not super out about it. Most people don't think he's the GOAT, so he's not like, why would he be humble? Or like, why would he not be humble? Because he's not like the straight up GOAT, so he has nothing to be like, no one can beat me, because he's been beaten. But let's hear your other one, because sadly I do have to wrap it up. I didn't realize how late it got.
The second one is Cal Ripken's streak of most games played is the most overrated stat in MLB history.
Respectfully, it's the best stat in MLB history, and it's the best stat borderline in sports history.
That is absolutely awful.
It's so incredible to play that many games in baseball, that many seasons in a row, is surreal. It's amazing.
Explain, if he took a few games off, a few days off, he could be so much better. Of course, he was a great player, but he could be so much better. He is. Like, he's a great.
And he was still that good.
But all you had to do was take a few games off.
And he didn't.
For
Because he
example, in
didn't
the
need
NBA,
to. And
plays every game. It's
Mikal
crazy
Bridges is the
impressive.
beast.
If he took a few games off, he would be so much better.
There's an 80-game difference. Baseball's longer, and it's 80-game longer season. It's so much longer.
It's a much less physical sport.
162 games. Okay. All right. We're not going to get into this right now. I don't have time for this. The Cal Ripken stat is a top 5 stat in sports history.
Crazy. Anyways, that will wrap it up for episode 8. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll get clips out soon, and we'll see everyone later.
See you guys.